What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Thanks for listening to the latest episode of the Get Right Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to get notifications of new content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you dig? Cue the music. Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's the Get Right Podcast, man. It's your homie T rolling in, and I'm never rolling solo as we join in on this Labor Day. But it won't be Labor Day when you listen to it. You're going to be in your car, going to work, coming home, or you might be sitting in your cubicle not doing no work, but I ain't going to tell nobody. But hey, I'm never rolling solo, man. You know, I always got my homie, the Brain Trust, from Clubhouse to season 4, halfway through. My homie Rod, he going to give us 3 words, unless that word count up high. What up, Rod?
It's your boy ROD in the place to be. What up, though?
I love it. I love it.
What? Yo. Man.
The word count just went up a tad, bro. Hey, you know, and then our other homie, the partner in crime, the people that love to hate them, and they hate to love them at the same time. Mr. Misconception. DC was good.
What it is.
Reverse role.
Oh, yeah, bro. Today is opposite day on this day. I love it.
Yeah, but
DC, you probably like, I don't know how I'm
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Rod threw me off with that one, bro.
No, speaking of getting thrown off, bro, as college football has kicked off and we rolling. DC, you still got Waterboy in your top 5 football movie, bro?
Oh, easy. Yeah, easy.
And that's a throw off. That's a throw off for me. But who got thrown off, man? The college football world has got turned upside down a little bit for those who did not believe. Because TCU in the national championship, they just got their ass handed to them by none other than Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, man. And I was here for it. I watched that whole game.
Yeah.
That shit was a shootout. They got some dogs. They got some dogs. And before we get into it, you ever notice, like, when you're watching football games, right? You know who's the captain on the team. You know, they got that letter C on the jersey. Deion don't believe in that. So if you watch the game, you might have seen an L and a D on some of these players' jerseys. So you got leaders and dogs.
That's right.
Bro, they came. I'm so proud of it, bro. I think hey, Nebraska, they got Nebraska next week, man. But we ain't gonna talk about Nebraska now. We're gonna talk about what did y'all see Saturday? How'd y'all feel about that? I'll start with you, DC.
Man, bro, I believe, bro. I've always been a believer. Man, I tell you, Coach Prime has been prime time on every level. You know what I'm saying? From his time in Florida State as a cornerback and two-way player, of course, the NFL brought a championship to my Dallas Cowboys, and then went into coaching.
Yuck. That's the only smudge on his career, man.
So that Dallas.
Yeah.
Some of his greatest years in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? I think he's on the Ring of Honor. I'm not sure if he made the Ring of Honor because his time there was relatively short.
He should, though.
But then, coaching, Little League, or I don't know what you call prep football, high school, HBCU, now Power 5, D1 conference football, bro. Man, it was a beautiful thing to watch, bro. It was a beautiful thing. I'll be honest, even I did not exactly see that coming. Like, if TCU won, I was really just hoping for a close game, to be honest with you, because you never saw this team in its entirety. You know some of the key players, Shador, you know what I'm saying, number 12. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, you know what I'm saying? And, so some of the stars from from Jackson State, but man, to see it on the big stage against a former national champion, bruh. Man, Shador had 500 yards throwing that ball.
School record.
And he could have had more because a couple of them passes, he missed. Travis missed, a couple passes. So it could have been worse, considering that it's the first game, bro. Like it's only gonna go downhill. That I think that defense is
Mhm.
gonna get tighter. I mean, because the win 45-42 is great, but you still gave up 42 points. And I'm pretty sure Dion and that coaching staff gonna be all over that defense, and probably special teams to make sure that they look better in
Mhm.
Nebraska. But it was dope, man. I was there for it, bro. I was there for it. Believer. I should have put some money on it, bro, because I think they were 20-point underdogs.
Yes, they were.
26. Yeah,
Yeah.
26 points.
26-point
Yeah,
underdogs?
26 and a half.
Hmm.
Shit. Ooh, we'd have been some easy money. But
What we know now, huh?
right. Yeah, I tell you, I spent a lot of time this morning going back and watching old debate shows. Like I watched Skip and well, it wasn't Skip and Shannon, but Skip and the other guys that he with Richard Sherman and all them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I just went back watching, like, okay, what did y'all have to say before the game? And nobody really gave Colorado a shot. They just like, I'm not
Hmm.
going to bet against Dion, but I'm hoping for a close game. Like you heard that a lot. Some people
Hmm.
just outright disrespected that man, saying the team was going to be trash. So it was great, man. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
48
Coach said
minutes.
he got receipts.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that
Got
part.
receipts all day. Rod, man, what you thought about it? Me and Rod was texting over the weekend though. Every time it was going down. But Rod, how'd you feel about it, bro?
Yeah, I was watching pieces of it. Like I had it on the iPad. My Wolverines was on at
Yeah.
that time, so I was tapped into what we were doing. But I was I was checking it out. I went back and watched it though in its entirety. I mean, going into it, I was split on it. I didn't know if they were going to win, but I thought it would be a closer game than definitely 26 points. Only because like everybody was saying that I don't know why they do this, but yeah, this TCU team was a team that made it to the national championship. Like if you followed TCU throughout last year, they they got to the national championship. I give them that, and they had to beat my Wolverines to do it. We played our worst game, but that's another story for another time. But they got there. But what happened to them in the national championship showed you who they were, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have their quarterback that was a Heisman Trophy finalist, who was the heart of that team. Yeah, they got some players, but I'm like,
Yeah, they
I
lost
don't think,
17 guys, bro. Seniors.
yeah,
They lost 17
yeah,
seniors,
it
bro. That's a
it
lot.
it's not going to be a 26-point game. So I thought that Colorado had a chance. Um, like when you're going into a new season in college or NFL, throw last season out the window. I know the Lions right now is kind of hyped up from last year, but you got to throw anything that happened last year out the window and really focus on this year. And I think Prime made them believe, right? He has an entirely new team. Three players from that team last year, I think, is what's left, right?
Yeah.
Three players. That's not the same team. And people kept comparing them to the last year's team. It's not the same. So I thought, Prime would have him ready for sure because he's a motivator. I don't know if y'all listen to the pregame speech, but I'm like, well, shit, I'm ready to go play, bro. Like, let's go do
Right,
Yeah,
it.
I was like, man, I can give you at
right.
least 3 snaps.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
might
he'll
pull
make
a
you want to
hammy.
run through a brick wall, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
I might pull a hammy out there, but I'll fight through it.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely excited to see what they do the rest of the season. Obviously, it's one game. Obviously, people are going to game plan for them when they get more tape on film,
Yep.
and it's going to be a dogfight, right? He got some teams he got to play, right? USC, he got
Oregon.
yeah.
Oregon.
Back to back, by the
Uh,
way.
yeah,
They got them back
Oregon.
to back.
Do we got Oregon State too? I think they got
Yeah.
Oregon
Later down
State.
the year.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
DJ Uwe Ugalele. I can never say that dude name, but
Uyagalele.
yeah, however you just said it. So they're gonna be tested. I think a lot of people were saying 5 wins is for this season. I'm giving them a bowl for sure. I think they're gonna make a bowl game.
Yeah,
I don't know what the record's gonna be. I mean, I'm not expecting national championship, but I tell you what, recruits are watching. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And people already talking about Travis Hunter and Shadura Sanders might be competing for the Heisman.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
already on
It's
the
way
list.
it's
It's
way
it's
too
an
early to
early
talk
list.
about
They put
that.
a way too early list out, and he's on the list. Him
like,
and Shador, they're on the list.
like
Yeah,
I will say though, I was surprised at Shador. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I didn't know what he was because I seen him. Like, let's be real. At Jackson State, Yeah, he was their version of the Heisman, and he was putting up numbers. I give it to him. But when he played the big dogs in those championships, it ain't looked like he was leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. So
Hmm.
I was surprised at what he put out on Saturday. I'll be interested to see if he can replicate those type of numbers. Obviously, 500 is not an easy feat, and the percentage that
He
he
never
did it
did that
at
at
was just
Jackson State.
crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be interesting to see how well he plays, especially when you run against a good defense, which I don't know if they will or they won't in this conference. But if they run up against a good defense, it would be very interesting to see how he performs. Travis, he a dog, but ain't no way I can see him lasting. Like he might, be able to play both ways energy wise, but a season is a long time. So if he that's his risk for injury, in my opinion. But shout out to him because that first game he played majority snaps on offense and defense, and I never seen anybody do that in like Power Five college
Over a
football.
hundred. Oh, well, there was one guy who did it. Last guy who played over 100 snaps. Going both ways. It was your guy. Charles Woodson, Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm.
Last player to play over 100 snaps going both ways.
Hmm.
That was what,
Yeah,
1997?
All right,
that's
Tinkerpedia.
he won in '97. Yeah,
Yeah, so 90 that 96, 97
but
season.
I
Yeah.
don't remember him playing
Yep.
that many snaps though.
Yeah.
Like,
I did. I remember him going both ways like that.
yeah,
And,
he
and this
went
is
both
this is
ways.
everything. This is everything. Offense, defense, special teams.
He went both ways, but I do
Yep.
not. No, he
Yep.
wasn't playing.
100
He wasn't. He
118,
wasn't our
bro.
starting receiver. And
Nope. Mm-mm.
we actually had receivers back then. We still got them,
They
but
still had him,
we
bro. They
we
put
used
Woodson in
them.
there though. He was a
I
threat. He was just
uh,
a threat.
I watched every single game. I do not remember him
Yeah.
playing.
Last guy who played over 100 snaps, man, that was him. That's crazy though. Think about that. We talking what, 30?
What
Almost
game
30?
was that? Yeah, that's
Almost 30 years, bro. That's, so that tells you Travis built different. But I agree with you though. I don't see him doing that a whole season. He gonna have to get put on a pitch count for offense. He's a better defensive back than wide receiver, in my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
And he could damn near take away a side of the field, bro. And so I would say maybe 30 plays. He might have to just get 30 on offense and make it matter. But
I
I
th-
ain't
uh,
bringing him off the field, bro.
I think yeah, I think they did that as a necessity, honestly.
Yeah, it was getting tight. Like they
Just
needed
for,
him out there.
just for the first game, like it's TCU, it's a ranked opponent. They wanted to make a statement.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because he
I
played
think that's it.
110, bro. That's a lot, bro. That is a lot.
yeah. And they
Dion,
also
Dion,
played.
Dion never played 100 snaps. They were talking about that when he went both ways for your Dallas Cowboys. Played 92. So
Yeah,
he never done it.
what's crazy to me is how fast they were playing, and I kind
Hmm.
of wonder how like you're gonna catch the first few teams off guard with that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get they force the other team into some penalties and whatnot. But my
Hmm.
thought is other teams gonna watch tape on that.
Hmm.
Like how long would you
Hundred
be able to
percent.
pull that off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, it's a game of, of course, a game of inches, but I think it's going to be strategy, down and distance, all those things. Because they did play fast when they was at Jackson State, but they played faster. It definitely looked faster. But, man, they got some receivers, bro.
Their skill positions are
They had
elite.
receivers. Wait, three
Yeah,
receivers over
Yeah.
100?
But
yes,
you
their
know,
skill positions are elite. I just wonder
yeah,
how big they might be a little too small as you start.
that's what I'm saying. Like when
Yeah,
they actually run into a D, let's be real.
Yeah,
TCU defense was
it's
doo
the Big
doo.
12.
yeah, well, yeah,
Big
Was
12 defense never good.
doo doo. They lost a lot of their power guys on defense
Yep,
to the
yeah.
NFL.
yep.
And those were the guys that was dedicated to stopping us. But you see, even last year with their highly talented defense, as they call it, look what Michigan did to them after we kind of settled in, right? Like we shot ourselves in the foot, but it was a man. JJ was having a party back there throwing the ball,
Hmm.
and it's one of those race type conferences where it's just a shootout. So
Yeah.
when they
What they
run
put up like
into
what
it,
45 on
Yeah.
yeah,
TCU, I
When
think,
they
something
go
like
to
that.
the Big
yeah,
12,
So
woo,
yeah,
Colorado going to be dangerous, bro.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to get bigger, but I'm giving them a bowl game this year.
I
I'm
agree.
still, I believe in
I'm
that.
standing on
I'm
8 wins.
8.
Yep.
eight
I
wins,
told
huh?
you and Donald that. Shout out Donald. I know you listening, bro. Yeah, 8. I had them losing to
Uh,
TCU. I'll be the first. I was like, it's gonna be close. It's gonna
let
be
me look at their
close.
schedule.
I had them losing to TCU, Oregon, USC. I got them beating Oregon State, bro. I don't trust them. There was another school I had them losing to,
Let
but
me
that's
look
it.
at their schedule. Let me see. Hold
I got them
on.
Yeah,
going 8, bro.
they got
I got them going
Colorado
8.
State.
Yeah, they gonna beat
Yeah,
them.
let's say Oregon. Well, they got Oregon and USC back to
Yeah,
back.
back to back. Yeah.
Mm.
And
Mm.
you gotta account for injuries too, because
Yep.
it's not a when they're going to happen. They're going to happen and how severe they are. Because every team
Right,
has to play through injury. So
Yeah, all day. But yeah,
right.
they. I had them
don't sleep. Hey,
and UCLA. I got them losing to
so
UCLA. So
so
that's
I'm
it,
so
bro.
I'm gonna say don't sleep on Nebraska. Um, Colorado State, Dub, Colorado and Oregon. Nope, I'm going
Nope.
to Oregon.
USC.
USC. I'm going USC.
Right. That's 2.
I don't know what or Arizona State
Arizona
is
State.
doing.
They're gonna be Oregon. They're gonna be UCLA. They're gonna be Oregon State. They're gonna be Arizona. I got them possibly losing to Utah. That's my 4.
You say they're
Loss.
going to beat UCLA?
Yeah. Man, Chip Kelly ain't got nobody there no more, bro.
They on the road, man.
Yeah, they on the road and it's sunny California, bro.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's sunny
We'll
California. That's a
see.
track, bro. That's a track for Shador and them boys, bro. I
Mm,
like that fast track.
mm. We'll see, man.
They Utah. It's
You-
gonna be Utah. It's
but
gonna be Utah.
you got to think though, man. That's down the line,
Eight
and
and four.
the film is already out there.
Film out there, 8-4, bro. And I said that. I can't take it back. It's in the text message. Told you and
Eight
Donald
and
that. 8
four.
and 4.
All right.
But yeah, they going bowling for sure. 8-4.
Utah gonna get in that butt.
Yeah,
I don't
that's the
know.
fourth one. That's the fourth loss.
Washington State, maybe. I don't know.
Nope. 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 Prime got them.
All right, you
There's a
confident, bro?
potential upset in them 4 losses. It could either be Utah.
They're not upsetting none of those teams, bro.
Okay.
Cam Rising wasn't
Hey.
even playing
Yeah,
on
you're right.
Monday.
Cam Rising wasn't playing.
Nah, they not beating Utah. They're not beating Oregon. They're not beating
USC.
USC.
USC ain't got no defense.
It don't matter. No, they got
All right. Hey,
they got Caleb
they got
Williams.
Caleb. Yeah.
That's all they need. Their
And Colorado
offense
got
is
Shador, bro.
good. Bro,
Oh, shit.
don't compare Caleb Williams and Shador right now.
I'm just saying that USC defense, bro, they let everybody throw on them, bro. They did that last year. They let everybody throw on them, bro. Caleb won those games, bro. He put USC on his back and won a lot of those games.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is Shador, he can get off on USC, bro.
It's one game, bro.
It
Look,
is.
I'm a prime fan.
Oh, you know
I'm
it too.
rooting for Colorado, but I got to see more.
Yeah,
Gotta
I ain't
see
saying
more.
now listen. I ain't saying they beating USC. I'm saying it could be a potential upset. Like because
You said,
USC
but
be
you
bulling,
count that
bro.
as one of the 8 wins, though, right?
That's not one of their wins. I got them as a loss on there.
I think
But
that's a
I wouldn't
loss.
be surprised, bro, if they go 9-3. I got 8-4. I'm locking that in. I'm signing that, bro. I'll put my name on it, bro. 8-4.
Like I said, man,
8 and 4.
don't sleep on Nebraska, dog.
Man, Nebraska can say it. I'm saying they beat Nebraska, bro. Nebraska don't know how to
I
win.
see.
They just don't know how to win close.
Yeah.
They don't know how to win close, bro.
I'm just
And
saying.
they at home. It's gonna be slapping in Boulder.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not sleeping on Nebraska when we play them in 3 weeks. I'm not. No,
Yeah, for sure.
they always play teams very tough, and
They
they
do.
are just a field goal or
Mhm.
a not fumbling at
Extra
the
point
end
away. Yeah.
from
All
winning.
day.
They have the most one score losses I've ever seen the team have out of the last 3 years.
Yep.
They've taken
I
us to
agree.
the wire. They've taken Ohio State to the wire. They've
It's
taken
like
every
every
big
year
team.
they have a combined like 12 points
Hmm.
of loss when I'm like, damn, it's always
Yeah,
close. Always
yeah.
close. But they going to Colorado. Hey, we gonna be there, and y'all know when I say we gonna be there, Boulder look different. It's about to be turned up, bro, in Boulder, bro. I wish we can get some tickets to go, bro.
Mm.
That would be a nice trip to go to Boulder. But I'm telling you, it's about to
Yeah.
be turned up, bro. I don't know.
I'm just
I don't
gonna say
know.
I'm gonna say bowl game. I'm not gonna put no prediction on
Yeah,
numbers
put
of
8-4.
wins.
8-4 at the bowl game.
That's generous though. That's very generous. So
We'll see, man.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep.
But on another note, man, we have the NFL starting this week. My Lions are
Yep.
Kickoff Thursday.
going against the reigning champions of the world, and we gonna shock the world, man. We gonna shock the world. The Lions have a big hype around them. Um, I,
They at Arrowhead too, ain't they? They in.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
But we gonna be all right. We're gonna be. Kendrick told us that we're gonna be all right. So I'm excited to see what my boys do this year. You know, it's definitely going to be a better season than what those Cowboys do. So I'm excited. It's a good season.
Bro, y'all ain't even gonna see the playoffs though. Y'all ain't finna make the playoffs.
Are y'all?
Oh yeah, bro.
And what you gonna do with
Yeah,
that?
man. We look last time I think we made it to the second round.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We making it to the conference championship, bro.
You said we not.
Last
We
You,
making it to
last
the
year,
conference.
last year though, right? Hold up, right? Last year he said if this don't work out, he wasn't gonna be rocking with him.
mm-hmm.
Just what you said.
What I say?
It's on wax.
What I
Last
say?
season, bro. You was like, bro, the Cowboys don't get to the Super Bowl, bro. It's a
I did
wasted
not say that.
season.
I
Yes, you
did
did,
not say
bro.
that. You
Yes, you
never said. I
did.
never said that,
You said
bro. You over here
you ain't
making
gonna
stuff
be.
up. You over here
I
making
ain't
stuff
making
up
that
on the
stuff up,
pod.
bro. This
Bro,
is
I
on.
ain't
Hey,
never said
this
that
is on the
if the
show.
Cowboys don't make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna stop being a fan.
I ain't saying you
What?
gonna stop being a fan. You said you ain't gonna just be out here rah rahing
No,
like
that's
that no
not what I
more.
said. What I said was if the Cowboys don't win a playoff game,
Hmm.
then I wasn't gonna be invested in them, which they did win a playoff
You know
game.
what?
So
You did. They
what we
beat Tampa
talking
Bay
about?
because I did
What we
say
Mm-hmm.
talking
Tom
about?
Brady was gonna
We
get
know,
into him.
bro. I know what it is.
Hey, so
Ticopedia.
what's up?
You know what I'm
So
saying?
So where you at now, though?
but
Yeah.
hold up. You just said my Lions are not going to make the playoffs,
Yeah, yeah. They gonna miss the playoffs this year, bro.
bro. Get off my
I
line,
mean,
bro.
they're gonna start off with this loss. I mean, you know
Hang
they're
up
gonna
on
lose
this
to the
man.
Chiefs, but
Hang up on this man. You do you do know the highest scoring NFL game ever was between the two quarterbacks that are playing on Thursday, right?
that's still gonna be an L. I mean, at the end of the
Hey,
day,
it might be. I don't know. But I tell you what, we're gonna beat the Seahawks, we're gonna beat the Falcons, we're gonna beat the Packers, we're gonna beat the
Yeah, you gonna beat
Panthers,
the Falcons.
we're
I was
gonna
gonna
beat the
stand on that and fight
Buccaneers.
you.
We might lose to the Ravens, so that's two losses right there. Raiders we gonna beat. Chargers, that's Mike can I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
The
yeah, that's up in there.
Bears, we gonna beat the
Beat 'em.
Bears, we gonna beat the Packers
You
again.
know.
yeah.
Saints, oh, we gonna really
Actually, I'm
tap
over here
that butt.
looking at y'all's division. Y'all division is looking a little weak this year,
Bro,
actually.
we NFC North, we taking.
Yeah,
But it's the
yeah.
playoff.
The NC North
If you
ain't
win,
looking
you
too
win your
good on
conference, you
paper.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The division ain't looking too good on paper.
yeah.
As I'm looking at it,
Maybe you might split with Minnesota. Maybe you might sweep them. But you
because
ain't
the
gonna get swept.
Packers.
You won't
I
get swept by
mean,
Minnesota. I know that.
y'all should beat the Packers. Y'all should beat the
Yep.
Bears.
Yeah.
Sweep,
Yeah,
sweep.
I agree with the Vikings. I could see
You
either
can
split
split,
or lose them both.
but
Mm-mm.
that's
But
5 wins.
still,
That's five
I
wins
still
off.
think there's probably not enough.
Mm-mm.
There's not enough to really stop the Lions in the North.
Yeah,
The more I'm looking
I'm
at it.
not I'm not trusting Kirk Cousins, man. They lost
That's why I
that.
said you
They
might split. You'll split for sure.
they lost Dalvin Cook. We shouldn't have split last year. You know, we were 5-1 in our division last year, and that's because we led a 14-point lead in the fourth with like 5 minutes to go to the Vikings. We let that go, or else we would have been 6-0.
Yeah, they ain't
And
got Dalvin Cook though. They
no,
got
they don't
I
have
don't know.
Dalvin Cook,
That Matheson, I don't know that dude.
and we're gonna shut Hawkinson down because just because he came from us. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm predicting NFC North and
Mhm.
a home playoff game. You heard it.
Ooh,
All right. All right. Oh, and a home
okay.
playoff game.
We
Okay.
hosting a
Hosting a
playoff.
wild card. You hosting a wild card?
We'll see. I don't know. I think we're the third best team in the NFC right now on
Who's the
paper.
other two?
On
Who's the other
paper,
two?
San Fran and you know who the number one is. Philly.
Philly.
Philly. Yeah.
Ah. Oh yeah, bro.
They just
Hey,
got
hey, just
they
know,
got better.
Wingstop on deck.
Yeah, Philly. I know DC, that's not your team and they're your rivals, but
They reloaded.
them boys got better. They just got Georgia.
Yeah.
They basically Georgia now. They
On
took
defense, sure is.
Yeah.
They are Georgia on defense.
Yeah,
We
they got a
nasty.
little squad with their hoe asses.
Hey man, I'll be ready to collect on that wing stop, bro. Because I know
What
you're
you
gonna
talking
want to
about?
bet on that game. Oh, when the Eagles play the Cowboys, you already know.
Bro, we could bet on this Giants game. You know what I'm saying? We got the Giants
Man,
Sunday
hell no, I don't
night.
trust Daniel Jones. Hell no. Thanks, but no thanks.
Shoot.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm hearing though there's buzz going on that Mike Williams is trying to go to the Giants. He wants to be traded, and his number one spot is the Giants. So if they get Mike Williams, bro, that's
Oh, talking about from the Chargers.
mm-mm. From Tampa.
Oh, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, my bad. I say Williams, didn't I?
Yeah,
Mike
yeah,
Evans, my
Mike
bad.
Evans. Yeah, I still don't trust Daniel Jones. So like he's just a receiver, bro.
You give
With
him
a quarterback
weapons,
that's
man.
subpar.
You give him weapons, though. You see what Eli did with weapons, and Eli had a very subpar career that's gonna get him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because of playoff Eli.
It don't matter. He
Yeah.
gonna be
I
in
mean,
there.
yeah, he gonna
He
be in
got
there.
he got 2 chips, and he gonna be
Yeah,
in there.
playoff Eli hit different.
Yeah.
But he was a very mediocre quarterback for sure. But when you give him weapons and the defense, you see what happens.
Mhm. He's better than Daniel Jones, though. I don't trust that guy, dog.
Man.
But you know what, though? It is the system, though. The system did make him better. So maybe the system will work if they get Mike Evans. Who knows? We'll see. I don't think Tampa Bay letting him go, though. He going to get his money.
He getting old. I don't know.
And
But
if
this
so, it won't be the NFC. They're going to send him to the AFC. They ain't trying to see that, man.
the NFL has become more of a business than ever, right?
Yep.
Like you see players now where you would never think they would be released or cut or traded, and owners now it got to be the same owners, but they've changed their mindset. They're like, "Yo, we don't care. We will
Can't pay
get
you.
rid of
We
you.
ain't paying you. Yep.
Yeah, we will
Dak.
get rid of you."
Dak. He out of there, bro, next year. Just
Well,
letting you know.
Jerry is. I don't know. Jerry's still Jerry. Jerry
Yeah.
gonna stick with his people.
Yeah,
Man, he ain't paying
Jerry's
Dak
not about
$60
to get rid
million
of Dak,
next
bro.
year, bro. He's
Jerry's not getting rid of Dak, bro.
Oh, he better take a pay cut like Aaron Rodgers. And that's 25
Mm,
plus million, bro.
who's replacing him?
You
I mean, it ain't
paying
gonna be Cooper
you gonna pay
Rush.
him
It ain't
$60
gonna be
million,
Trey Lance.
bro? You paying him $60 million next year. You're paying him
He's like,
60
bro,
million.
this is Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones loves to overpay players. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets off on it, man. So I mean, I wouldn't
Well,
really
no, because if he wanted to overpay players, he would have kept Zeke. So no.
stop. We saw what Zeke did. Zeke ran like 3 yards a carry last season, bro.
and we
Bro.
and,
Don't like Grant. I'm not gonna say last year was like a career year for Dak. He threw a lot of interceptions. I know that, but
Mhm.
he was not Zeke. Like Zeke has been underperforming for years.
and you're talking
He
about
got
a
his
quarterback.
big contract and sat his ass down. Like he just put his feet up after that.
Yeah, you're talking about a quarterback versus a running back.
Okay.
We see what the
Yeah.
value on a running back is, and he still held
True.
on to him. Like you
True.
see the loyalty to say I still paid him and I still held on to him, knowing that the running back position is not it's not a moneymaker right now, and it's not
Yeah.
one that people hold on to. Like every 3
It's
years
not
they're gonna
nearly.
recycle.
So if
Yep.
Dak
It's
has
not
the
nearly as coveted as it
same
used to be.
if
No,
Dak has the same season as last year, you paying him $60 million.
I'm not getting rid of him. Well, Jerry's not getting rid of him, but a lot of it I think just depends on what the team does. I believe that Dak could have a similar year that he had last year, and the team still do well if the defense is strong.
You
It's
still gotta
strong.
pay. You still gotta pay Micah Parsons, who's on that rookie deal, bro. So he needs to get paid. So now you're still gonna hold on to $60 million when you got a guy like Micah Parsons. You need to pay. You also have 2 people on the O line that you need to pay.
Yeah. I definitely don't. I
Come
don't see
on,
him getting
bro.
rid of Dak,
It's
bro.
a business, like
I
we
don't see
said.
that. I don't see that happening, bro.
I'm not
I
paying
don't
you
see him
$60
getting
million
rid of Dak.
when I need to pay
You know what
these
I'm
2
saying?
guys who protect you and that can protect another quarterback. And I gotta pay probably one of the top 5 defensive players in the league. I have to pay that man.
Yeah, definitely don't see Dak. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but
You got to take a
Dak
pay
ain't
cut.
going nowhere, bro.
Yeah,
Dak,
okay,
like I don't know.
that's
I just
fine,
know the
but I'm not. He's not
Cowboys,
getting
bro. Like
$60
what you're
million,
saying, I'm not
bro.
gonna say what you say is not making sense, but I follow the Cowboys, bro.
Mhm.
And Dak is not going anywhere.
That's cool, but he's not getting $60 million. His agent, they're
I
gonna
could have
Jerry
swore
Jones
I
gonna
could
be
have
like,
swore he
hey, bro,
already
we need
his
you to.
deal is already set, man.
It's not set.
Hold
They're
up.
gonna, yeah, it's set, but they're gonna ask him to take a pay cut, bro. They're gonna ask him to take a pay cut, bro.
Yeah, I doubt that too.
All right, man. And they asked Tony Romo to do the same thing.
I would
Yeah.
say that Dak has done more than
Yeah.
Tony Romo.
Bro, Tony Romo was the starter, bro. That was not proven. No one knew who he was, and they asked Tony Romo to take a pay cut, bro.
Again, Dak has done more than Tony Romo. I mean, I like Tony
What have they
Romo,
done? They done the equally
but
the same. They
I
done
would say
equally
that
the
he's done
same.
more.
What
Yeah,
is what has he
he's
done
definitely
more?
done more.
What has he done more?
Say what?
What has he done more, bro? They
Shoot,
both
man,
went
he
to the
got more.
divisional playoffs.
Yeah, you get David. Yep, and he got more touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? As in game over game. You know what
That's
I'm talking
cool,
about?
but they won just the same, bro. Nothing's changed.
I don't know, man.
Nothing's changed. Like he hasn't gotten them
Scoring
to the
changes.
NFC Championship. He hasn't
One,
gotten them to the Super
one
Bowl.
scoring, one putting up points on the board changes things. Two,
Tony Romo
there's
had
two
one of
sides of
having
the
a hell
foot.
of a
There's
year
two
too when
sides of the.
T.O. was there, bro.
There's two sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that everything that has not gone right in Dallas is on Dak's shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say that like, uh, that what Dak does is the equivalent of what Tony Romo does. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely take Dak over Romo if that's the question. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take Dak over Romo, and yeah, I would definitely trust Dak over Romo. I don't know.
They equally done the same, bro. Like you can put them
Definitely
on.
not equal. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about putting up points, Dak has
I'm
put
not
up
even
more
talking about
points.
points. I'm talking about just winning. The main thing is to get
Again,
that
though,
ring,
if
right?
it's a team sport, it's not all on the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at both sides of the
They both
football.
lost. The last time they got as far with Tony Romo, they lost on a interception. Right? He turned it over and that cost him the game. The last playoff game that happened was a costly interception with Dak Prescott in the divisional playoffs. They're both the same, bro.
Yeah,
They're both
definitely
the
not the
same.
same, bro.
They both
Definitely
caused their
not the same.
team. They both caused their team the loss when the ball was in their hand, bro.
I would definitely say that Dak has done more with less, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
no way.
He's definitely done more with less, bro.
No, bro. They both had
Yeah,
the same,
for
bro.
sure.
They both got the same talent.
Bro, they have not played with the same talent. But it's all
T.O.
good,
What
though.
Tony Romo had T.O. Dak got
Uh-huh.
CD Lamb, bro. In where you can't
How
even touch
long
the
has
wide
CD
receiver.
been there?
It's his third year, bro.
I'm
Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
I'm
I'm
Compared
just
not
to
saying,
yeah,
bro.
I'm not I'm
And you
not
can't touch the
Romo,
wide receiver, bro. You can't touch the wide
compared to
receiver.
Romo,
They can run free.
compared to Romo,
did you just
come on, bro.
compare CD Lamb to
No, I'm
Terrell
comparing the
Owens?
rules. No, I'm comparing the rules.
Uh,
They both put up big. CD Lamb had a good year with Dak. T.O. had a good year with Tony Romo. They both went to the divisional playoffs and lost. They both went to the divisional playoffs and lost, bro. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, bro. Nothing's
Bro.
changed. They had a top 5 defense. That year they lost to the Giants. They had a top 5 defense. Nothing's changed.
Bro. I don't know if is this
The
mic on?
ball was in Tony Romo's hand doing the drive. He threw an
Is
interception.
this mic on?
Yeah, your
I don't
mic
know, bro.
on. They
You
lost to
you the
San
first
Francisco when he
person. You the
turned over
first
the ball,
person.
not 1
You
year,
the
but
first.
2
Hold on.
years in a
You
row,
the
bro.
first person I've known, like ever, to like put Dak and Romo and say that they're actually the same. Like I've never
They
even.
both haven't
I've
done
never heard of
anything.
such a thing
They both
before.
haven't done anything.
You know
That
what I'm
makes
saying?
them the
I'm like,
same.
I'm really kind of flabbergasted. I'm actually at a
That
loss for
makes
words.
that makes them the
'Cause
same, bro. They
I've
both went
never
as
heard such
far
a thing
and
before.
lost.
You
They
know what I'm
both
saying?
went as far and lost. What's changed? Shout out Trey Lance.
Production, bro. Pull up their side by side production.
And
You
what
know what
has
I'm
that
saying?
gotten
That's
them?
what we're talking about.
What has this gotten your Dallas Cowboys?
Say what?
What has this gotten your
Again,
Dallas
bro.
Cowboys?
Again,
It hasn't gotten them anything because
the Cowboys. Again,
They
hold up.
both
The
fold,
quarterback
bro. Like
position
that chair
does
in
not make
Montgomery,
the
they both
entire team.
fold,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's
So,
it,
like
bro.
to say that the quarterback, hold up, to say that the quarterback makes the entire team is simply not true, bro.
But we do know
You know
you
what I'm
live and
saying?
die with the
Just like you
quarterback,
said, like
right?
we've seen. Well, look
You
at
live
Tom
and die
Brady.
with
You
the
know what I'm saying? He's a
quarterback.
winner, but he's also had great defenses behind him, man.
They
So
both
like,
had. They
I
both
don't
had
know
top 5 defenses.
to put that both in the same category, bro. Is short sighted to say the least, bro.
Why not, bro? They haven't done anything.
What you
Neither
mean?
one of them has done anything, bro.
I mean, they when you go to the playoffs, I don't know.
They
Going to the
both went to the
playoffs to me
playoffs.
counts as
Great.
something. Winning
Yes.
playoff games counts as
Yes.
something. You know what I'm saying? So, like
Right.
to say nothing, but
Hmm.
you got it, bro.
But they
You got
turned
it.
it, and,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
then when
Going
it
to the
when it
playoffs
mattered,
is
when
nothing.
it mattered, they
You know
turned
what I'm
over the ball,
saying?
bro.
I get it, bro. Going to
When
the
it
playoffs,
mattered
they don't really mean anything. I get it. I get it, bro.
to Jerry,
I
it
get
don't.
it. The playoffs means
To
nothing.
Jerry, it don't.
Yeah, clearly it does. Otherwise, he wouldn't covet making. Who doesn't want to go to the playoffs? I mean, come on,
Every
bro.
coach, he's
Stop it.
fired every coach that made the playoffs.
Every owner has fired every coach that made the playoffs. What are you
Right.
talking about?
And it still
Literally,
repeats the same.
every owner
It
has
still
fired a
repeats.
coach
It
that
still
made the
repeats.
playoffs.
It still
What
repeats.
point are you trying to make?
The point is, Jerry, my bad. Dak
But
and
you
Tony,
said
bro. Yeah,
you
they're the
just
same.
said he fired coaches that made the playoffs. But
Yeah,
every
yeah,
owner
yeah.
fires coaches that make the
That's true.
playoffs.
That's true as well.
So like what point?
So
Like that
what
don't
does it
even make
matter making
sense.
the playoffs? Why does it matter? Why does it
What?
matter for him? Because they're not getting to the Super Bowl. That's what the main thing is. The main thing is the main thing. That's the Super Bowl with Jerry Jones,
So
America's team.
every team makes adjustments to
Mhm.
make it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
But who is your team anyway? You
Oh, it's
know
the
what I'm saying?
Falcons,
This
bro.
man
They ain't
talking
making the
all this
playoffs.
ish.
It's the
This man
Falcons.
ain't
They
got
ain't
no
making the
team.
playoffs. It's the
This
Falcons.
man
They
ain't
ain't
got
making the
no
playoffs.
team talking all this cash ish
Hey,
about
bro.
my Cowboys.
It's going
Who is
Falcons
your
going eight and
squad?
nine.
Who
Falcons.
is your
The
squad?
Falcons. They going 8-9, bro. They're going 8-9.
The Falcons. Bro, since when have you been a Falcons fan?
Man,
Since like what
forever.
last year?
No, for
Bro,
hey
I ain't
man.
never heard you been a
The
Falcons fan.
Falcons, bro. Man, since they had
Stop it,
Prime,
bro.
Andre
Stop
Rison,
it.
all of that, bro. But they
Stop
don't.
it.
They
Never.
trash,
Bro,
bro.
I ain't never seen this man wear a Falcons jersey. I ain't never seen a Falcons hat. Now all of a sudden
Oh,
he's a
that's cap, bro.
Falcons
Because you know
fan.
I had a Falcons hat, bro. I had the black one and the red one, bro.
Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro.
This man is not a real fan. But the thing is, but here's the thing. This whole if they make the playoffs, bro. Most teams, I mean, the Super Bowl. Most teams don't win the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Cowboys have the
Mhm.
second most Super Bowls of all time. You know what I'm saying? So like this whole they make Super Bowls, it doesn't matter. Well, bro, that's the same. That's the same for the 28 other teams that don't
Sure.
make the Super Bowl, bro. Like
But Dak
that just
and
basically
Tony's
say
the
what everybody
same,
does
bro.
is pointless unless they make the Super Bowl. Like, come
Man.
on, don't even make sense.
Y'all boys are wild.
Oh, bro, Dak, bro.
Hilarious.
You got an overpaid quarterback, bro. Is all I'm saying. Good luck. Just
We'll
good
take
luck,
'em.
bro.
We'll
Good
take
luck
'em.
with that, bro.
Switching,
I'll let you switch gears, man, because
yeah, switching
Pat
gears a
Mahomes
little
money
bit.
ain't doing shit.
Oh.
Say, wait,
So,
wait, wait, wait. What?
oh.
Say what?
You got a quarterback getting Pat Mahomes money and ain't doing shit, bro.
Bruh,
But we'll
bruh.
switch gears, bro.
This man, that so much hate. The hate that
Yeah, you either
that
love the
spews
Cowboys or
from
you
this
hate them,
man's
bro.
voice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did Dak do to you? You know what I'm saying?
He didn't
Did
do
he take your
anything,
girl
bro.
back in the day or something?
No, bro.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like, I'm
that.
convinced
And
this man
anytime
did
one of
something
mine,
to you,
anytime a
bro. He
team
hurt
of
you
mine,
personally. I
anytime a
can
team of
tell.
mine that went against Dak won, bro. He didn't do nothing in college. He didn't.
Yo, isn't
He
that
didn't,
wild,
bro.
bro?
He lost every year to Alabama, bro.
Yo,
He
you
didn't do nothing,
wild.
bro. He was the Black Tebow.
This
He
man
was at
said he
Mississippi
lost to
State, bro.
Alabama. Like is that like the worst thing that could happen? That you lost to Nick Saban's
Yeah.
Alabama
You said,
versus
hold up.
New Mississippi State that was never really meant to win a national championship?
They,
Like, what are we
they were
talking
not.
about?
Yeah,
Did
they
you
were.
call him the Black
He was the
Tebow?
Black Tebow, bro. All they did was run an option, bro. The quarterback draw, quarterback keeper. That's all they did, bro. When he was at
Bro,
Mississippi State.
you sound like them folks to be like, oh,
He was
LeBron James only plays bully ball, like he can shoot. That's
no.
Right.
what he sound like. Oh, they
Yeah.
only ran, they didn't throw, they didn't.
You know, they play to his
Black
strengths. They play
Tebow.
to his
Wow,
strengths.
bro.
They play to his strengths, bro.
Tebow threw the ball though. Tebow won a
He threw a
championship,
little bit
man.
too. And bro, they ran the same
Nah,
offense. It was Dan Mullen when he was there at Mississippi State. They ran the same offense.
but he threw quite a bit his years when he started.
You know,
He didn't just run in his
Listen,
first year,
man.
yeah, with Chris Leak. Speaking of that, man, did y'all watch that Swamp Kings
Yes, I did.
documentary?
You know, it ended very well too. Even if we saw who ended that dynasty. We saw who ended
Yeah,
that too.
I thought the first two episodes were good. I thought the second two were kind of like watered down. Like they missed a lot of events that they could have went into. And I get it, like you want to make everybody look good, but I would have loved to hear more about this Urban Meyer addiction. to
Mm.
whatever he was addicted to.
He
Because
said he was taking something to stay up.
yeah,
Ambien.
there
Ambien.
during that time he apparently left Florida because of health issues. I'm doing the air quotations too. Yeah, we know what that was.
Yeah.
Urban. And I would have loved to hear more about all the arrests because that was an interesting bunch of people on that Florida team that they didn't get into.
They hit
But
on a little bit. Man,
a
I got
very
arrested.
little bit.
Yeah.
Man, that was in the opening credits. They talked about it. That wasn't near the amount of information that I would have liked to dig into. Like they could have easily made that into a 10 part series. You know what I mean? Aaron Hernandez was on that team, bro. Like that alone could have took up 2 or 3 uh episodes. They
Yeah, the
didn't get into
family. Yeah.
they didn't get into Cam Newton. They didn't get into none of that stuff. Like people forget Cam was on that team.
Yep.
They briefly said his name, but like
They probably didn't want. Cam probably didn't approve of it. Like we ain't gonna talk about that no more. And I think Aaron Hernandez family was like, we're not gonna talk about that no more.
I'm still doing it, bro.
You gonna get
Sue
sued.
me. Sue me. We going into this. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it right.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably Urban or somebody with his camp probably nixed some of that negative stuff. I
On
think they
Urban
just tried
too.
to
Oh yeah.
they just tried to like focus on the positive and
Hmm.
sweep that other stuff under the rug.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, they definitely did that.
Well, don't even tease me with it if you're not gonna go into it though. Like they give you a little line. Oh yeah, all these players were getting arrested. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, this incoming class had Cam Newton and this guy and Aaron Hernandez. Like, well, let's
Arrested.
talk about it.
Arrested. Yep.
Yeah.
Arrested.
Let's talk about it. Don't mention it if you're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they only
Yeah.
talk about the running backs, Nate James and Chris Rainey. They talked about
Hmm.
them, and again, they probably they consent to talk about it.
Hmm. But all in all, man, I do have respect for. Uh, I hate to say it for Urban. Um, I can't stand him since he went to Ohio State, but I would have gladly. True story though. He did a story when he was retired the first time, saying the only time he would come back would be to take over either Michigan or Ohio State,
Yep.
and Michigan never reached out. Damn it, I hate us sometimes, but I love us
Mm.
at the same time.
That was like Jim Tressel. You gotta go. As soon as he
Hmm.
made that statement.
For real.
Yeah.
But that was a good doc, though. I give it to him.
Yeah, it was dope, Doc. It was definitely dope, man. Definitely a good 4 hours.
Hmm.
Uh yeah. Yeah, it was dope.
So, question for you, fellas. Switching gears. I know we haven't talked music in a minute, but I was looking at. I think it was on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now,
Both.
and yeah, they were talking about. I don't know if y'all heard the kid Akeem Ali, but he has this personality called Kimi Casanova, where he kind of rap like a pimp, and he got lyrics, man. I give it to him. I watched a lot of his freestyle. I follow him on IG and watch his freestyles, and dude can spit. And somebody made the reference that he would be top 5 in the game right now if it wasn't for his voice, making it appear that like his voice is holding him back. And I had to think about that for a little bit because I think we talked about it before with Papoose. Like Papoose can rap. He's a dope lyricist. But when you listen to him, you're like, I really don't want to listen to you, man.
Talking
So
about
like
Papoose.
yeah, what are your thoughts on like individuals saying that a voice matters and not the lyrics? Like, can you look past the voice and listen to the lyrics on certain artists? Some people think Drake's voice is annoying. I think DMX said that when he first
He did.
came out. It's like I hate everything about him,
Yep.
his voice, his haircut, everything.
Yep, he did. He was on Breakfast Club. And
Yeah,
then
he took
Drake
it back
reached
though.
out to him, asked him
Yeah,
for samples, sent them some stuff, and he was like, he's solid.
yeah.
Solid dude. But Akeem Ali to me, I like him. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of your guy, Anderson. This is what reminds me
Innocent
of.
Pack.
Mm-hmm.
And some people don't like his voice. I love his
Man,
voice.
it's
I think
nice,
it's dope.
bro.
I think it makes
His
him
voice
who he
is
is.
yep. It's your voice
Yeah,
is your instrument.
yes, Lord. I can't do it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, yeah. But he nice. And like Akeem Ali, bro, that's who he remind me of. Not just the voice, but even like his delivery and style. His cadence. But
I would not compare those two, but that
yeah,
was an
bro,
interesting
they're similar.
comparison.
They're similar.
You think so?
Yeah, they just make different style of music, but they're similar in their cadence. How they go in and out of like rhyme patterns.
Wait, who? Wait,
Like
what?
and
I disagree with
Who we
that one.
talking
I
about
don't know about
again?
that one.
Akeem Ali,
You said
King
he's
Ali.
similar to who?
Anderson Pack.
Uh,
Listen to him. Listen to him.
um,
Like how they go in and out of pockets of beats. It's similar. It's similar cadence.
I don't know, man.
They're both dope. They're both dope. I think the voice, like, yeah, people say like I said, your voice is your instrument. Like you think like Ross
Mm-hmm.
is very, very distinct, very, very distinct. DMX, that guy,
Yeah.
same thing, man. They got a distinct sound. But then when you hear them rap and then they have bars behind that, whew, crazy. Jada Kiss, another one, that
Yeah.
raspiness.
I think anybody with a raspy voice has an advantage for sure
Yeah,
when it comes to rapping. Like a lighter voice MC. I'm trying to think of somebody who else has like a more of a lighter voice that is actually dope. Like Drake is kind of whiny a little bit, but he's
Wayne,
dope. You think Wayne is one?
yeah,
I wouldn't say
He
Wayne
uses
does not have a whiny
he
voice.
uses auto tone. Yeah,
he
he has
does,
more.
but I would
He
say
has a
Wayne.
deeper voice, but he used that auto tune on top
Meek,
of it.
Meek Mill.
Yeah, I can't stand that dude. Yeah, I guess that's a great that's a great comparison. I cannot get into Meek, dog. I cannot get it. I can't do all that.
Right in the old school.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know who I
It's
think got an annoying ass voice? Lil Yachty, bro. If I hear
He
his
sound like he
voice on the
congested.
song, I'm gonna
Yeah, he sound like he
immediately hit
congested.
he
skip.
do sound. Yeah,
He
I
sound
agree.
congested.
I'm hitting skip.
Gucci,
No matter what he
Gucci.
says, it don't matter. He could be doing
Mm,
a cover of Nas's song, spitting bar for
who doesn't
bar.
have a
I'm
deep
gonna skip
bass
it.
and style in his
Yeah,
voice? Our guy, Three Stacks.
but his
He don't
voice
have
is
a
not
bass though, but he have a
light.
bass.
He
You
Yeah,
does
compare
not
it
have a
him to
ain't.
light
Big
voice.
Boy.
He just doesn't have a
It's not
deep
light.
voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying. Yeah, it's not deep. You compare him to Big Boys night and day in their tone.
I guess.
like, but
You know who else? I tell you, who got a light as a super high voice that I think is annoying. Danny Brown. I don't know if y'all listen to Danny Brown.
Yeah,
yeah, because
Danny
he's from
from
Detroit,
Detroit.
man.
Yeah, Danny from
Yeah, you
Yeah,
Detroit.
know.
bro, that
Yeah,
dude.
I can't do Danny. Though.
Nah, it's too much.
Shout out to the city. He crazy as hell, but I can't do Danny. His
Mm-mm.
voice is
Got you.
Adderall.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. The voice is definitely important. I don't know if Akeem will be top five, but I do agree that to your point, your views, it's your voice is like your instrument, it's your sound. So like
Hmm.
it's not quite like singing, but tone, all that definitely plays a part. DMX can some of what DMX said
Mhm.
was so dope just because of the way he said it. Same with Tupac.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
just had
Oh
voices
yeah.
where no matter what they said, it was gonna come out hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And then some
I
people, no
agree.
matter what they say, he's gonna be like, what? Like Danny Brown. Again, I said, or
Hmm.
Trippie Red. Trippie Red really can't rap, but he's got another annoying ass, whiny ass voice
Yeah.
that I can't stand.
Yeah.
And maybe
Like
Young
when you
Thug
think
too. Young Thug used to do that a lot.
Young Thug, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. I can that's
that's
another
another
guy
good one.
I can't really listen to.
Yeah.
But people love him. I can't get into it. And I think it's part of the voice. Because he does even like this higher pitch than I don't even know what the hell how to do it, how he does that. Yeah.
I'm
I
like, all
don't
right, bro.
I'm like, is that like his real voice? Like I don't know if anybody has seen him in concert. Like, does he do that for real, or is
I
that
have not seen him in concert.
like a reverse auto tune type deal?
Yeah, I don't know. I know he doesn't talk like that. I know, like if you're
No.
having a
Yeah,
conversation with him, his voice doesn't go that
he
high.
he wasn't
He
talking like
does
that
have
when I
to
seen that.
perform, but
What
I
was
don't
that? That little
know.
baby. Oh, little baby. That little
Yeah,
when I heard that
his
little
voice
baby
is.
documentary, because I mentioned that because Young Thug was on there and he did not sound like the way he rapped, but little baby, same one.
Really,
He
I
had
think
a
Lil Baby sound like the way he rap. He just has auto tune.
he
He
does,
does.
he
Yeah, he
does,
does.
Yeah,
but it's very pitchy, bro. He has a pitchy voice,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah. I tell you who else has a very distinct voice compared to how they talk. Dr. Dre, like
Facts.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dre's voice is actually kind of light, but when he raps,
Cube
he
too.
raps like this. It's like, bro, what? Like, why do you
Yeah,
do
I would
that?
say Cube too.
Yeah.
I don't see that in Cube.
Cube sound, yeah, Cube
Cube
sound the
raps how
same.
He
he
sound the
talks,
same.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cube,
saying.
Yeah.
He sounds the same. Yeah.
but I'm saying Dre does not. Is what I'm
Oh, he
saying.
don't? You know
Dre
he
sound
don't?
completely different when he rap versus how he talk.
I
Like
don't know.
to the point to where the first time I saw him do the interview, like a long time ago, I had to double take to make sure it was really him. I mean, his talking voice is way lighter, way higher than his rap
What was
voice.
that? What was come on. Dre used to talk with her. Oh girl, who got that whiny voice, but
Who,
she can
Miss
sing.
Chalet?
Chalet.
hmm
Yeah, she sounds real different too when talking versus singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
She sound like a kid.
Yes.
Talks.
Yep.
Man, you know what I think got an
So
annoying voice, maybe not necessarily different, but E40. I could never get into E40. Bro.
Ew.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Eat for the rest. Hey, bro, shut up,
so
E40 though.
so
Listen.
you know
Snickles.
you know what?
Like what?
Somebody else that has like a lighter voice, he's probably the poster child of the lighter voice rappers
AZ.
that AZ. Oh, I forgot about AZ.
Oh,
AZ
you
was
want? You
dope,
gonna
though.
say AZ? You weren't gonna say AZ?
No, I was
Nope,
gonna say
add him
the
to it.
other one. I was gonna say Jay Z.
Oh,
AZ, yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
I forgot about AZ. AZ was dope.
yeah.
AZ was
Yeah.
very dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hove too.
but whole voice is kind of like I don't know how did we get past that voice? I know y'all not
Because it's
big
very
Jay
nasally.
fans.
He has a
Oh,
very
bro.
nasally
Yeah,
voice.
Who?
very
You
nasally.
talking about
Yeah,
Hove?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think the lyrics. We got past it because of the lyrics. We got past it because it's a bravado. Like it got overlooked.
Yeah, because he used to
It
rap
did
like
get
Bruce
overlooked.
Snickens.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And then
He's the double time. He's do everything, bro.
like on the flip side of that, like there are certain individuals that voice kind of made them bigger than what they were. Mystical, for example. Mystical, I think
Yeah, shout out
hit.
Mystical, bro.
I mean,
I
a
go
couple of those No Limit King,
Fiend.
Fiend, Mr. Magic. Like I said, I think a raspier voice kind of gives you a little bit more, especially if you rap in gritty. It's going to give you a little bit more pizzazz to it. Like,
Yeah. 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 You know who else I feel like had a career specifically because of his voice? Jeezy. Like
yeah,
if Young Jeezy did not
Yes.
sound the way he sounded,
100%,
his albums do
100%,
not sell at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
100%.
like the overdubbing and the overstacking, just that
Yeah.
style. Like if he did not have that, like, because there's some people I feel like Too Short, for example. I think Too
Mhm.
Short would always be Too Short. Like his voice is like when you hear Too Short on the track, you know it's Too Short. But at the
Yeah.
same time, like it's not like he's only because of his voice. He's got like the whole package. Whereas Jeezy, I've
Yeah.
always felt like if Jeezy did not have that raspiness, he would not have a career.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
I agree. I was not a big Jeezy. I'm still not a big Jeezy fan like that. I thought Thug Motivation 101 was decent. He had some bangers. I mean, obviously he
Same.
had Go Crazy on there.
Same.
And
Mhm.
I always
that's
thought TM 101 was overrated.
Really?
yeah.
And I'm in the
Ooh,
South, bro.
that's
But
a
like
hot
I've always
take.
thought that album was overrated.
That one fire, bro. That's a hot take though.
He had some singles.
He
I
had some
can't.
bangers on there.
It was
There-
dope,
there's
but to
not-
call it a classic because it's regarded
Yeah.
widely regarded in the South as a classic.
Yeah,
There's
it's
I
a
don't
not.
see it as a classic.
It's a hood classic.
I agree. There's not one Jeezy album that I would consider a classic.
It's a hood classic. It was for the hood, bro. It wasn't like mainstream. It's a hood
Nah,
classic.
the South, no, the entire
Yes, the
South
South,
calls
yes,
that a
yes.
class. Not I'm just saying, not the hood, the entire
Oh,
South.
I disagree with calling it a full classic, but it's a hood classic though.
See, I would say it's
You can
more than
ride the Jeezy,
even
bro.
though
You
I
can put Jeezy in
personally
the
don't
whip and
call it a
ride, bro.
classic, I'm going to acknowledge its position as a classic in Southern hip hop. Like I'm not going to call it a
Yeah.
hood classic because even hood is not all of the South. That's just certain parts of the South.
Yeah.
That's true.
To me, I say the
It's
entire South outside of myself calls it a classic.
yeah.
So can something be a classic if it's not like a mass audience classic? Like I heard you just say hood classic, and I heard you just say Southern classic. Can it have that word to it, classic, just by region or by area? Like,
Yeah,
wouldn't a classic be
Yes.
I look at it
Oh.
like the NFL divisional champs.
Mm-hmm.
conference champ, Super Bowl champ. You know what I'm saying? So the Super Bowl be like classic
Nice
of classics.
analogy.
You know what I'm saying? You got the blueprint. I would say that's a classic no matter what coast you on. You know, you got
So that's a Super
Good
Bowl.
kid,
that's the
Mad
Super
City.
Bowl.
Super
That's the
Bowl.
Super
Okay.
Bowl. I would say the Jeezy, I would say it's a conference championship. The whole
Gotcha.
South. You know what I'm saying? I would say a hood classic would be a divisional championship. I can't think of a hood classic off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying? Well,
Gotti
you
might
could
have
call
one.
his
Gotti might
his
have one.
mixtape, Trap or Die. You could call that a
Yeah.
hood classic, you know, divisional champ. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Good
Um,
good analogy.
Yeah, it was a
hey,
real good one, bro. That was a good one, bro. I
I
like that
try.
one.
I try.
Yeah. So Jeezy was a good one, man. Another person whose voice I never could really get past, Gucci, man. I'm not a
Word.
Gucci fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a huge
he
Gucci
sounds
fan either, actually. Like I like his
yeah.
music. Like if it come on the radio, it's cool. But to listen
He's a
to like an
division.
hour straight, nah.
Yeah. He's in his division though. He got a division champ because he got some mixtapes out where people just will not turn off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
I
won't turn
mean,
off, bro.
the east side of Atlanta, I imagine, loves Gucci
oh yeah,
and a lot of hoods.
yeah.
Yeah.
He might be the hood classic king right there.
He
Because
probably
people in
is
the
a hood
hood
classic
love
king.
Gucci.
You can hear him in Detroit, Atlanta, New York,
Yeah,
Yeah.
LA, Houston.
yeah,
That like
yeah.
somewhere is Gucci playing, bro.
Yeah, the hood love
In
Gucci.
his mixtapes. Yeah, it's his mixtapes that did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yeah.
hood
Gucci.
loves some Gucci, bro.
Yeah. Since you can play lemonade everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. That
Was
Lemonade was a
that
legit hit. I
that
mean,
Yes.
was a
like
legit hit.
that
That
was
beat
a Super Bowl of hits. But
that
Yes.
his
beat is
career,
nice.
he's like the perennial divisional champion. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna lock up the
Was
division. He might not take it
was
to the Super Bowl, but he
Nah,
gonna lock up
but
that
he'll make
yeah.
division.
dub, bro.
Was that
That orange
was
go hard.
that Lemonade? Was that Zaytoven that did that?
Uh
Probably. I don't even know to be honest.
Sound like a Zaytoven. I think it was Zaytoven. I have to fact check that, but
hmm. Yeah, he got some bangers from
yeah.
the hood, bro.
so what do y'all think about Ti voice? Because it's very
He got a
twangy.
great voice, man. He's got a great voice for hip hop.
His voice is
It
his instrument, bro, for sure.
it's very southern. It's like the most southern mainstream person I've probably seen in hip hop. Because even though Stacks and Big Boy sound, they sound like they from
He has a
Atlanta.
deep dialect. Yep.
Like he has a twang to him.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a more of a country twang. Like he's
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Atlanta, but he sounds like he's from some
Sound like he
backwoods
from
town
Birmingham.
outside of Atlanta.
It sound like he from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say he sound like Rich Boy, huh?
Yeah, he's not like from Birmingham for sure. Originally, that's where Gucci from, but um, but yeah, he does
Bangladesh.
have a
That's who did Lemonade. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Oh, a
Yeah.
Millie.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh got some hits.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I know we about to wrap it up, but speaking of Bangladesh, and I know he did a Millie. DC, you said something about Wayne that I thought was interesting
Oh yeah.
that you
So
could get
Wayne,
into.
he dropped the track something about Kit Kat,
Cat
cat
Cat, I
cat
think it's
nap,
called.
cat
Yeah.
snack or something like that. Basically it's about eating cat. And man, that song is god awful. Oh my
Cat
god,
food.
bro.
Cat food.
Cat food, bro. And like he should have fed that to the cats before putting it out. I don't know, maybe like
Maybe he was bored.
with some spins that'll grow on me. But he put out a track. He actually recorded Skip's new, Skip got his new debate show.
Hmm.
He recorded his title track. Bro, the title track for the TV show is better than Cat Food.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm convinced at this point, bro, that post Cash Money Wayne cannot make a hit. Like he needed that machine Cash Money. I think the bars are there. Like if you sit and listen to Cat Food, he's spitting. He same metaphors, punchlines, double entendre on top of double entendre, all of that. You're gonna get all of that from Wayne if that's what you want. But as far as a song, like from start to finish, you can bop to, this ain't it. And if you think about it, he really hasn't made one since Carter 5. You know what I'm saying? He got the Free Wheezy album, had bars, but there's no bops. He got the Funeral, had
Hmm.
bars, but no bops. And the one bop he did was It was a Diddy sample. Uh,
The
the uh,
the special
the special
delivery.
Yeah,
delivery. He just
yeah.
hijacked
Five,
the
four,
beat.
three, two.
Yeah,
I
he
let
just
one go.
hijacked the exact same beat and just rapped over it. Like, so we're not even gonna really count that. But as far as like original music, he don't really make hits anymore,
You
man.
don't
And
like Mona Lisa from Carter Five?
that's why I said he hasn't done anything since Carter Five.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we not because Carter Five was Cash Money.
You
So
do you
Hmm.
since
consider that
Carter
Cash Money?
Five,
Because I mean,
he released it under
So,
Cash Money and recorded it. So even though that
so,
album took a long time to drop, he never really changed that album. They said the only thing he really would change are drum patterns to make it
hmm
stay like sound relevant to how music sounds today.
you think
But
he need
that
to
album is
get
actually
back with
old.
Manny though? Because Manny
so,
was all in that.
No, it
Think he need
wasn't
to get
man.
back
It
with
was
Manny?
Cash Money, bro. It was.
I'm just saying, Manny
This
produced
is how
some of those
Wayne
tracks.
worked. Wayne and Future work very similar. Wayne will just go in and he'll just rap
mm,
for like an hour. Like he'll
another.
just rap, 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 and then the people behind the scenes will chop up his raps and make them into songs. And he wouldn't really have much of a say because usually when he wanted to pick a song, he would pick trash. Matter of fact, I remember when what was it? D2, not D2, the Carter 2. When the Carter 2 dropped
Hmm.
and he did the Fireman, that was the lead single. He said he wanted
Hmm.
his lead single to be Mo Fire. If y'all remember Mo Fire, yeah, Weezy,
Hmm.
give him Mo. It was like a Jamaican kind of
Hmm.
Rasta sounding kind of song. It was a cool song, but there's no way should that have been the lead single. That album would have flopped if that was the lead
Hmm.
single. But he wanted that to be the lead single. He fought for it. He got basically overruled. And they made Fireman the lead single, which of course we know what that did. So that's kind of what I mean, man. Like I just think he needs that machine around him to say, look, Wayne, just go in the booth, do what you do, and then go home and let the engineers make you a hit. You know what I'm saying? We'll use your bars. We'll take one of your cool 4 bars and make it into a hook, and this is gonna be the song. Now go dance. You know what I'm saying? That's what he need, bro. Because I guarantee you, he picked this song, and this ain't it, bro. This ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you just said another name. Future definitely would not have a career without his voice, but another summer. I'm gonna go slide right past that one. So this is an unpopular opinion. Wayne has not had a complete album since the Carter 3 to me. Like he's had some tracks on
Mm,
Carter 4 and 5 were not. I'm not huge on them.
wow.
Like I'll listen to some singles from it, but
Hmm.
as an album, it's not
From
my
start
cup
to
of tea.
finish,
Nah.
I I'm not mad at that take, bro.
Man,
Because you said
unfortunately, I
complete
can't
album.
disagree. Like I want to
Yeah, that's the
disagree
key
with that, but
phrase for those who are
Hmm.
Lil Wayne fans.
yeah,
Complete album, start to finish.
Hmm.
I
Not
want to
saying
disagree
four and
with
five
that.
are trash, but they're not complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
C
actually
five
looking
was
Yeah.
at
better than C4, but
I'm
Hmm.
actually looking at the playlist.
But
Woo.
that
there's a lot of skips
that
on both those albums.
that
There's a lot of skips.
that trilogy of 1, 2, and 3 might be the best, one of the best trilogies. It is the one of the best trilogies for many artists.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part. Oh, yeah, that three fire though. That three Pete, he went crazy on that. Mr. Carter with Jay, a Millie,
Hmm.
Bangladesh. That got money with T Pain. That thing was the rock in the club.
Hmm.
Don't get comfortable. Kanye,
Hmm.
Babyface. Woo. That Dr. Carter. Oh,
Hey,
lollipops. Recipes that at major. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you.
yeah, that Carter 3 is crazy. But fun fact on that, um, Too Comfortable, Kanye did that beat and he sampled his own sample. How many producers you know have ever done that? That's why this man's a genius.
Only person I ever seen sample his own sample was Timbaland and
He
Kanye.
sampled the "You Don't Know My Name" that he did for Alicia Keys to make that beat.
Uh, I did not know that.
I did not. I just found out literally 2 days ago.
Oh,
It's
see,
crazy.
me too.
Man,
I'm today years old. But you see, yeah, the only people I ever known that sample was now Kanye and Timbaland. That sample their own stuff.
bruh,
Crazy.
this man sampled his own sample. Now I got to listen to that song again because I did not
Yeah.
hear that. I never heard that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tweet it to the chat to show you. I follow this handle on X that always go through samples because I don't know, I'm always interested on where certain samples and music came from.
Yeah.
And they be spot on, man. It's dope to see how a beat comes together. Very interested in that type of stuff.
Yeah, me too. I like that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, and then let the beat build. Let the beat build was
Mhm.
dope. Yeah, Carter 3 was it was
Bruh, la la
That was
la with Buster and up, bruh.
hey, that was Kanye too, by the
Yep.
way.
yeah, I knew
Yep.
that was
That's
Yeah.
Kanye.
Kanye.
I knew that was
Mhm.
Kanye. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, but
No,
but
you ain't got
but
nothing.
Wayne, man, I
Yeah.
am convinced that Wayne has more control over his career than ever before, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I think he needs somebody else in that studio to like put him in front of the right beats and just basically crap. Just bro, give us the 16. Give us the 16. Just say whatever you want and just go home and
Mhm.
let us put it together and
All
make
right,
it a hit.
Mac Main, Manny
Mac
Fresh.
Main, yeah,
We need
and
you.
even not even Manny Fresh. I mean, granted, Manny Fresh was dope, but Manny Fresh was not on Carter 3. Manny Fresh was
Mhm.
not on Carter 2.
That's true.
And many people argue those are better than Carter 1. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't even really put it all on Manny, man. It was just that cash money machine, including Baby. I know Baby don't like to cut the checks, but Baby don't really put out whack albums, bro.
Mhm.
He don't.
Like,
He don't.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he
He
might not
don't.
pay you, but he gonna have you looking good. That's the cost. You want to sound dope or you want to make money? Which one?
For real. Yeah, man.
Man, but no, man, this is a good convo, man. Wow, man. I'm definitely we'll see what Wayne got coming on in the future after cat food, and we're gonna definitely see how this football season turned out, man. College wise, I'm standing on that Colorado 8-4. DC, we're gonna see how your boy Dak
Yeah.
do
Hey,
behave.
also, you threw me off with that. Also, I didn't even talk about all the plays that Dak makes with his feet that Tony Romo could not do. They the same
Mm.
player.
They the
You
Mm.
same,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
They
We done
ain't giving
seen Dak keep
they ain't gave you nothing,
so
bro.
many
They
plays
both
alive.
they
You know
both
what I'm
gave you
saying?
nothing, bro.
Bro, made it to the playoffs, man. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We ain't you talking about you a Falcons fan. At least we didn't go and blow a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
gonna
we
live
ain't
on
never
that
wet
for
the
the
Mm.
rest of
bed
my
like
life,
that.
man.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
I'd
That
rather
did
sit home
happen.
than
It,
not
it
than have
happened
that
in
happen.
real life. It happened. That's cool though.
I'm still trying to find out how that happened, but it happened.
It
Yeah,
happened.
man. Tom
Yeah.
Brady. But it's all good though. That's all good, bro. You know, they're gonna lose to the Eagles twice. And then
No, we'll
we'll
split.
see what
We'll
happens.
split.
Mhm.
We'll split.
But
They'll come to
Rodney,
Dallas. They'll come to Dallas. We'll get that dub in Dallas. We'll take that.
but Rod, you want to take us home, bro? Before me and DC get to arguing again.
Hey, well, in honor of Dak Prescott's career, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
Hey, that's right. Super Bowl Cowboys 2023. Let's go, baby. 2024. That's right. Rod said
Yeah.
it.
It's for my Lions too.
For the Lions.
Whew. Hey, well, Bijan Robinson, rookie of the year. That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I got. It'll be a win. And then Colorado 8-4, man. I'm telling you, going bowling. It's gonna be a big thing, man. But we're gonna wrap this thing up. This ride. He hit us with that crazy intro, man. With the
Yeah.
ROD. But hey, man, I'm gonna wrap that up with my 3 words. You know what it is. Kill the music.